in the first week, the NFC West, just the NFC West, only one team won. The Cardinals got murdered, and the Rams didn't look very good, and the Niners were a flop.
Yes.
So, okay, you and I, we have not gone over what we think. Let's do an order right now, starting bottom.
Okay.
Who do you think is the bottom team in the NFC West after 1 week?
Okay, let me just say, I don't want to overreact too much to one game. It's week 1. That being said, the worst of the 4 losses by far was the 49ers loss. The worst of the losses. They lost to the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears. Like the Rams lost to the Bills. They could win the Super Bowl. The Cardinals lost to the Chiefs. They could win the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks won. The Niners lost to the Bears?
Yeah.
19 unanswered points?
But
are you kidding?
That's not the question I'm asking.
Okay, so the worst team is the Cardinals. The worst team is the Cardinals. I thought it was Seattle heading into it, but you got to give Seattle credit. They won. Pete Carroll's a good coach. Cliff Kingsbury he's a terrible coach, Dad. He's a terrible coach.
Here's I wish I could show you my piece of paper. I originally had Arizona as the worst.
Okay,
but then I punked out and I changed it to Seattle.
Okay.
So, but you
stick with it. Go with your original gut instinct here. Arizona.
My dad would have said, go with your gut instinct. So I'm saying Seattle is the worst, despite the fact they're the only winning team. And those uniforms, Iggy, didn't they look like pajamas or spacesuits or what were those uniforms?
Awful. With the green ones, terrible.
Yeah,
really
and
bad.
they were glowing. I mean, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
So you have Arizona the worst. I have I had Seattle the worst. You had Arizona.
Let me just make the case for Arizona real quick. They have the worst coach by far in the division, maybe the worst coach in the league. The guys are for stunking a coach.
And listen, I think that quarterback is overrated.
Yeah, well, he's very talented, but he's been in the league 3-4 years. He never gets better because allegedly he doesn't do his homework. So that's a problem. The coach is terrible. The quarterback doesn't do his homework and doesn't get better. They lost Chandler Jones. Their defense is terrible. DeAndre Hopkins is suspended for the first. No, they're terrible. They're freaking awful.
Also, the quarterback can't see over the line.
That's problem. That's problem.
Okay. Anyway, so I had Seattle worst. You had Arizona. Who's the third worst?
I have Seattle 3, even though they won. I'm going to need to see a little bit more than that. Although they played nice defense, they ran the ball well, and give Geno Smith credit. But I'm thinking Geno's not going to do that very many more times.
I have Arizona third because even though I'm criticizing the Arizona quarterback, I don't believe in Geno Smith at all. I mean, he's had enough chances, and I don't know what happened in the first half last night, but I think he's going to return to the mean.
Yep.
So we got that out of the way.
Yep.
Who is the second best team in the NFC West?
I'm going with the Rams.
Whoa.
I'm going with the Rams. Let me make my case real quick. They still have a good defense, although they didn't show it in this game, but I'm saying they still probably have a good defense. They can't run the ball. That was the case last year. And now they can't protect Stafford either. They lost their left tackle. He retired, and Stafford just got murdered. He didn't get murdered, but he got harassed. He didn't. So I don't know. I'm not liking that team. And he has an elbow issue too. I don't like that team as much as last year.
Okay.
They got rid of Odell Beckham Jr., replaced him with a guy who had 1 catch in the game. I don't like him.
Okay. I have the Niners number 2, and I have to say a couple of reasons. They have the young quarterback, and I don't know how he's going to do.
Yeah.
Plus, they fell apart and beat themselves, and they lost to the Bears, who are at best a 4 or 5 win team. 4 or 5 wins. Yeah. So I have to say, it wasn't impressive. There is nothing impressive about what they did. No. So I'd have to say I'm putting them number 2, but number 2 is pretty good. It puts them in the upper 75% percentile.
That's true. Just that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I picked the Niners to win the Super Bowl this year, and I'm trying not to back off of that prediction after 1 game because remember they're 2-4 week 1 under Kyle. It's his thing. He can't get his team ready for week 1, but he's 4-1 on week 2. So I'm thinking they're going to beat the Seahawks, and a lot of this will quiet down. We'll see.
Okay. We'll see. Tell me why you think they're a better team than the Rams.
I think their defense is better than the Rams, and I think their run game is better than the Rams, and I think that's going to take the Niners really far. And Trey Lance is going to improve along the way. He's inconsistent now. What's he going to be in December if he's still the quarterback?
Okay. I think he'll still be the quarterback.
Yeah.
Last question. Do you think he'll still be the quarterback in December?
I do. I think he will. Yeah.
Okay.
Despite what Chris Sims thinks.